Hello Virgo, and welcome to your horoscope for the month of January 2016. I'm your personal astrologer, Taylor Cole. This month is all about connecting with joy. It's finding out what makes you happy, what uses your creativity and your talents to the fullest, and restructuring your life in a way that you are eliminating self-sabotage and tapping into positive outlets for your creativity. This is really going to start right around January 9th. We have the new moon taking place, and this is taking place in a part of your sky that has to do with creativity, fun, your talents, and a new moon is a new beginning. So you will likely see a new outlet for you showing up right about then, which will allow you to express yourself in a creative way, or you will be rededicating yourself to your creative expression. If you have children, this part of the sky also represents your children, because your children are something that you create. So you may see a new development taking place with your children. Maybe they are showing their individuality more so than they have before. Maybe they're getting older and expressing themselves in a way that makes you know, wow, they are showing me their unique personality now. That is a possibility, but if you don't have kids, it's probably going to show up more so as far as your personal creativity, your personal artistic pursuits, and your self-expression. So that's the new moon. As we move along in the month, we're going to get the full moon taking place right around January 23rd. And the full moon is going to be taking place in a part of your sky that is very under the radar. It's very hidden. It represents things that you might not even be aware of, but tend to show up in your dreams, or maybe in metaphorical ways you're sort of picking up on this energy, but you don't consciously recognize the energy of this part of your sky. A full moon is sort of a culmination, an awareness that is forming or has formed by the time the full moon comes around. So you are becoming aware of some hidden things, some things that were secrets before or just were very foggy are now coming to light, and you're seeing them clearly. A full moon is always going to be related to the new moon that happened 2 weeks prior, so you're tapping into your creative side, your artistic expression with the new moon. By the time the full moon comes around, you are looking at the areas of life that you need to really get a grip on, some self-sabotaging behaviors that you need to end in order to really continue this creative development. You're learning how to express your creativity in a way that is immune to self-sabotage, really. You're getting rid of the self-sabotage in order to express yourself more fully. While all this is going on, we are going to have a Mercury retrograde taking place. Mercury is going to be in a part of your sky that has to do with your daily routines, your health regimen. It has to do with the work that you do on a daily basis in order to ensure that you live a healthy and happy life. It is not a fun part of your sky per se, but when you make sure that this part of your sky is healthy, you enable yourself to have a more fully encompassed life, a life filled with more fun because you have everything in order. With Mercury going retrograde in that part of the sky, you're going to be reconsidering some of your routines, some of your workout regimen, some of your health plans. You're going to be thinking over your health, but it's only going to be in this part of the sky very briefly. It's going to move into the previous part of your sky, which is the same part that the new moon happened in. So it's the creative part. You're likely going to be considering if your life, if your work, if your daily routine encompasses enough of your creativity in it, if you are able to express yourself within the context of your daily life. For some of you, you might be thinking, is my work life fun enough? Am I doing something creative enough, professionally speaking? This is worth considering, especially because Mercury, which is the planet we're talking about now, rules your sign, but it also rules the very top of your sky. It rules your career. So this likely will be career related. You're very likely to consider if your work life encompasses enough of your creative expression, because there are so many opportunities for you. There are so many opportunities for you to find a career path that really embraces and utilizes your talents. So that's something you're going to be considering. You're also going to want to be working to increase your level of talent. You're going to be honing your skills. You're going to be increasing your skill set, because Mars, which is the planet of energy, it's the planet of taking action, it's going to be moving into a part of your sky that represents knowledge. It represents learning. Not necessarily like college or higher education learning, but cultivating new skills, developing your talents. That is where Mars is going to be entering, and this is going to be a great time for you to be working on some of those creative talents that you are embracing in January. I see the potential for a lot of Virgos to be considering a career path that is more, it's a self-employment. It's employment where you are either producing your art or selling art, or maybe working with children, because as I said, the creative part of your sky also represents children. So you're going to be finding a job or thinking about a job that is more enjoyable for you. This is great. However, Mercury is retrograde in January. So I would say think it over, consider it, start planning, but don't quit your job. Don't try and make that change in career paths in January, because Mercury retrograde has some very unstable energy about it. Wait until February before you start acting on any of these new ideas that you're developing in January. All right, so overall, this is going to be a month of learning, embracing your creativity, figuring out if your life incorporates your creativity enough, and then starting to plan the steps that you're going to take in February when Mercury is direct. Thank you so much for watching the January horoscope. I look forward to seeing you again in February. If you would like weekly and daily information about the sky and astrology, feel free to head on over to my website, taylorcole.com, where I post weekly and daily horoscopes as well. For those of you interested in more personalized information, you can also check out the services section of my website. You can learn about all the different services I offer. I'm really excited to inform all of you that I'm offering a new service starting January. It is a subscription, so you are able to subscribe for a personalized horoscope that will be delivered to you by email at the beginning of every single month. So that's really exciting. I don't know a lot of other astrologers who are doing that, so I'm really excited to share that with you. All right, so have a wonderful 2016. Enjoy January, and I will see you again soon. Bye.